Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HGUC Zaku II F2 for a couple reasons. This is definitely an older kit. This is from 2010, so it's now 7 years old. It's going back to 105 in the HGUC line, so it's definitely an older one, but this is probably, I would have to say, yeah, I could say this is my favorite variation of the Zaku out there, and I do get asked that every once in a while. I think it also has to do with the fact of my YouTube channel name being ZakuAurelius. Occasionally people do ask me, like, what's your favorite variation of the Zaku? And I think it's this one. Actually, the changes to the F2 type are actually pretty much everything I like. I really like the different chest design, the different forearm design, the different knee design, this different front skirt design. I just really love all of those parts, all those changes to it, so I guess that makes this one my favorite. This machine gun, on the other hand, is probably my least favorite Zaku weapon, though. Really not a fan of that 90mm machine gun, but luckily this does have some other different options. So really cool box art here, though, too. I also have to say that this kit was recommended to me by my good buddy Alan over there, Makano Man. We were talking about that, and he said this was actually one of his favorite kits out there in the world in all of Gunpla, so thought, well, I gotta check it out. I've never actually built this kit, so it should be pretty cool. Like I said, 105 in the line. Here on the bottom we can see there is a look at the model when it is all painted. It's going to be pretty close to that in just its molded colors. I know it's pretty it's pretty accurate in terms of its molding. Doesn't really have a whole lot of like tiny details or things like that. There's just a CG image there and some stats on the mobile suit, 0083 Stardust Memory logo there. Going around to the other side, getting into some more of the details, does come with some stickers. So we got the sticker details there. Some posing. It has a couple different options for the head. I think just a like standard Zaku head, a commander type, and then this one with like the extra armor on it. So that's pretty interesting. I think I just like the standard type though for this one. So here is the weapons, and so like I said, not really a fan of that 90mm machine gun, but I really love this Zaku machine gun because this is like pretty much the standard Zaku machine gun, but it has that extra, I think that's a grenade launcher if I remember correctly, but anyway, it's just more bulky and it's kind of more realistic design. Even the back of the rifle too has a kind of more realistic sort of like modern times sort of rifled sort of design. These missile launchers on the sides of the legs, though, I've never been a fan of that on any version of the Zaku, so not really too into those personally. And then of course the standard Heat Hawk. Here's a picture of what the kit is going to look like straight out of the box with nothing done to that except for adding some of the included decals, stickers, and then 1,500 yen for the list price for this, so pretty cheap, I think. It's pretty kind of standard HG price. So here we go, there's our probably A runner, I'd assume. Yep, multicolor runner there, as well as those stickers. A second bag here with some more gray stuff. Looks like joints and weapons. And then some more dark green polycaps and some more light green. So pretty simple kit, not really going to be a whole lot in there. Here we go is the manual. Again, nice big color reference image there of the kit all painted up. Here we have all those stats there now in English. So it comes with the two different machine guns, Heat Hawk, missile pod, hand grenades there on the side skirt. Kind of wish this came with a bazooka. In a perfect world, it wouldn't come with this machine gun and it would come with a bazooka instead. But that's just my ideal Zaku II F2. But anyway, here we have just kind of same kind of stuff we saw on the outside of the box. Here's giving you a guide of where to put those stickers if you want to follow that. And here's just going over again some of the details. You can choose grenades or extra ammo there on the side skirts, a couple different head options, and then detailing the swinging hip joint. At the time, that was relatively new, not really all that big of a deal now. But again, here we have that, and then the color guide there at the bottom. Pretty standard Zaku colors. The light green, I mean, the greens feel like a little bit cooler on this kit rather than, I think, the regular standard type, the regular Zaku II, like F or J type, I think are a little bit warmer green. This one's a little bit cooler, a little bit lighter in its color. So here we have a whole bunch of information there, all in Japanese, but I'm sure if you want to read that in English, it's probably all on the Japanese or on the wiki page, I would assume. So here's just going over some photos of that, and then some other kits from the 0083 line, the Gundam GP01, the GP01FB, the 02, the Gelgoog Jaeger, and the Gelgoog Marine type. So here we have our parts list. Going to be using everything on here with the exception of, looks like 3 polycaps, and that's it. The construction is going to start off with the torso first, torso and then hip section. Then the full body is done, then onto the backpack, then adding on the head, then onto the arms, shoulders, arms, upper body is done, then onto the feet, legs, body is done, then onto the weapons, and then if we go back to our color page here, finishing up the weapons, and then just where you can mount everything, and then just kind of finishing up the assembly of putting on the legs, and then how to mount the missile pods there onto the sides of the legs, and mounting it onto an action base. Alright, so no foil stickers included with this kit at all. This is decal marking sheet is the only stickers that we have with this kit. We have some, obviously, choice of numbers there in large black and in small white, then a few Xeon markings there in yellow. A few other just kind of random markings, like kind of kill stars, I think that is, 06 there. The rank marking, and then the little pink circle there for the mono eye. PC001, kind of old standard for the HG kits in terms of this polycap runner here, just in standard gray. Here we have runner A. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is actually molded in 4 different colors. We have 2 of the dark green colors there for the sides of the chest, some black parts here for like the top of the feet, and the chest parts there inside the mono eye. Kind of standard gray all through here for some of the weapons, backpack, hands, things like that. And then these parts for the piping around on the kit is actually a little bit lighter, slightly different color of gray for that. The runner marking for this kit going to be HGUC 144 Zaku F2. B runner here is our light green color, so we just have all the armor parts in light green for the arms, legs. Here's our 3 different head options there, some other parts for the head. The option commander fin there if you want to use that. Runner C is the rest of our dark green color parts, so the parts for the skirts, mostly, this is kind of just mostly for the skirt actually, to be honest, the kind of middle torso section maybe with that one, or that's also for the skirts, so yeah. And finally, runner D is just some more gray parts, mostly for joints for the most part, all of this, and then just a few parts in here for some like weapons, missile pods, and extra ammo there for the machine gun. So we do have 2 of this D runner. So that is it for the unboxing. I gotta say, this looks like a really nice kit, if for nothing else, but just it looks very nice and simple. It's like really straightforward, just A, B, C, D. A runners are multicolor runner, B runners all the light color, and then the C and D runner are just our 2 other kind of main runners there. So I mean, just like the way that the kit is all set up, just in terms of how it's molded and everything, looks really nice, just kind of, but yeah, simple, straightforward. So it should be really fun, easy, quick, simple build. And then we're going to get a pretty nice looking, awesome Zaku out of it, I think. So looking forward to getting this snapped up. I've just really felt like building a Zaku recently. I think after, well, I guess the fact that I'm working on the mega size Zaku, I think maybe that's taking so long to kind of take shape that I really just kind of want to get my fix of seeing a Zaku kit take its Zaku shape. So I'll get this snapped up. In the meantime, I am busy working on my mega size Zaku. Hopefully that'll be getting into painting soon. I'll get this reviewed for you guys coming up next. Stay tuned for that. If you guys have questions, comments, leave those down below. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.